AM 1220, KHTS, hometownstation.com. In the studio with me right now, I have Mr. Steve Berry, who's here from Luna Olivo. You know what Olivo is? It's olive oil. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, T.
So Luna Olivo, I'm looking at your bottles, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And I happen to love the taste of olive oil, but these are gorgeous.
Well, you know, we are from Santa Barbara, and what we're doing with our olive oils is really different than anything that's on in the market right now. What we do is we source our olive oils from the very best growers and orchards in California based on terroir, which is very similar, which is...
What is that?
A terroir is actually a term that's used in the wine industry that talks, really, it's a specific microclimate. So, for instance, we're from Santa Barbara, and the great Chardonnays and Pinot Noirs come from the Santa Rita Hills and Bienacido vineyards. And you know that if those grapes come from there, that is going to be a great Chardonnay. So what we've done is use the same idea with our olives. So we're sourcing the olives from the very best growers and orchards in California based on the microclimate. So we're getting the very best.
Oh, so I'm not excited or anything. I have a spoon in my hand. I'm hoping that you're going to share some of that with us. So the olive oils, the olives and the grapes, they kind of come from the same territory?
They do. Well, you know, the Spanish missionaries that came here, they brought olives, they brought grapes, and they brought mustard that actually grows wild in the hills here in California. But the olives that we use are very specific, very high-end olives that make a world-class olive oil. And so we source our olive oils from artisan growers here in California that are really bringing out the best of the soil, of the trees, of nature, and then using California creativity to really make world-class olive oil.
Now, to make olive oil, I know that olives in and of themselves, if you went to pull one off the tree, they're not something you would find very palatable. But when it comes to making olive oil, is it quite an involved process once you find the really good olive, and from there what's that process like?
Actually, it's quite simple. It's really our olives are hand harvested as opposed to some olives that are grown. It's called hedgerow farming, and it's they're cut. The trees are actually cut into hedges so that they can be harvested by tractors. But our olives, the olives that we source, are all hand harvested. Oh. And they're nurtured.
These are much loved olives.
They are.
What you're telling me.
They are loved by these artisan growers and nurtured really to bring out the best in the trees. And so the process is very simple. The olives are picked, they're taken immediately to the press, and where they go through a press that actually separates the oil from the skin,
right.
And then it goes through a centrifuge which actually spins out the oil. And right on the far end, there's essentially a spout, right, where the oil comes out, and it's just pure.
Wow, yep. This is wonderful. We're going to speak with Steve Berry when we come back. This is Luna Olivo, and we're going to learn more about their incredibly loved and delicious olives, so don't go anywhere.